Homework help with Jen. We're doing chapter 3, problem number 77 today. This is a compound that contains only carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. It's 48.64% carbon and 8.16% hydrogen by mass. What is the empirical formula of this substance? Right, so, come out here. And I've sort of started the way this is going to work. So we know that it's 48.64% carbon and 8.16% hydrogen. So the only thing I need to do now is find my oxygen, and that's going to be 100 minus, we'll say, carbon plus hydrogen. Okay. And we get 43.20% for our percentage of oxygen. Okay, now in finding our empirical formula, the first step is to set these percentages equal to masses. So we would say, okay, then we have 48.64 grams of carbon and 8.16 grams of hydrogen and 43.20 grams of oxygen. That's an H there. Okay. Okay, so our step 1 is that. Our step 2 is to turn these into moles. And we're going to do that using our molar masses. So we'll say, okay, well, we have 12.01 grams of carbon per mole. So that molar mass goes in upside down. And that means that here we have 4.05, we'll say. We have 4.05 moles of carbon. Okay, now we do the same thing for hydrogen. And 1 mole of hydrogen is 1.008 grams. And that's 8.1 moles of hydrogen. And now we figure this out for oxygen, and oxygen is 16.00 grams per mole. If you're using a different periodic table, that's fine. 43.2 divided by 16 means that we have 2.7 moles of oxygen. Okay, so step 1 was our masses. Step 2 was to find moles. Okay. Step 3 is to find mole ratios. Okay. Now we're going to do that by dividing each one of these by the smallest number. So this is our smallest number here, this 2.7. So we're going to divide each one by 2.7. And this one becomes 1 mole of oxygen. And then if we do hydrogen, 8.1 divided by 2.7, we get 3 moles of hydrogen. And now for carbon, 4.05 divided by 2.7, we get 1.5. Okay. All right, now this isn't going to work, this 1.5. We can't have that in a subscript. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply everything by 2. Okay, so this becomes 3 for carbon, 6 for hydrogen, and 2 for oxygen. Okay, so I use these for my subscripts, which means that overall I get C3H6O2. And that is my empirical formula for problem 77.